For today, I think at this very moment that I'm still going to see what I can do about my dragon fruit plant. That little one right there, they have bugs, so I'm thinking about maybe taking them outside, doing the same thing that I did yesterday, but I'm not entirely sure because these guys don't really have that much root on them, so I'm nervous about doing that, but I've done it before, so I mean I can do it again, but I mean like they need to be cleaned anyway, so like there are plants that need to be removed and just cleaned up, so yeah, I'm thinking about doing that today, but I don't know just yet. I haven't quite decided if I want to. Obviously it's just something that I kind of feel like I need to. It's just, yeah, I don't know if it would be best for the plant or not, so I don't know if I'm going to or not. If I don't do that though, I don't know what else I'll be getting up to. I know I need to trim my new polka dot plant. That thing is getting really leggy, so I also need to trim that little one today, so I might do that as well, even if I get the dragon fruit, or I might just do that. I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm gonna be getting up to, but we will figure that out in just a second. Right now, I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a second. This little one is my polka dot plant that I am going to trim, because as you can see, they are getting very tall, and I'm pretty sure that they need to be short. I did read a tiny bit that they prefer being short, so I am going to trim them quite a bit here, I think. And because I am me, I'm also going to propagate them in water, because I also read that they propagate very easily, so I kind of have to try. I'm not going to trim all of them, I don't think, just in case, you know, anything happens. I don't want the plant to be too stressed, but I still am gonna trim, you know, the pieces that I know that I can. And to propagate it, all I'm doing is removing a couple of the lower leaves and putting it in the little glass with water. This little one does have new leaves growing towards the bottom of the stem, so that's very exciting. Ooh, I'm gonna need to add more water to the little containers, my little propagation containers. Sorry, I did not realize that you couldn't see them. There you go. Because I don't think I showed this before, I just am removing a couple of the bottom leaves and just putting them directly into the container with water. And we'll see if they propagate or not. I have no idea. They're so cute. Now I'm going to go and throw these leaves away and then grab some water for this little one, because they are very much in need, and put this little guy underneath the plant light so that way, and add some more water to them, so that way hopefully they can propagate. Okay, do I want to bring my little avocado over here? I think they're better underneath the plant light today, but obviously, by the title of the video, you probably already knew this, but I decided not to repot and wash my little dragon fruit plant today for a couple of reasons. The main reason is because I am simply nervous because the plant has never been healthier than it is currently. I kind of don't want to, so I'm probably gonna bring the little one back over here and just kind of like keep it away from my other plants, and just make sure that I consistently put bug spray on it and just like kind of hope for the best, but I still do need to also clean the little one and remove the dried branches or whatever those are. I honestly have no idea, but the other reason besides being nervous was simply because I actually don't have another container of that size, because if I were to fully wash the little one and get rid of all the soil and everything, this container is pretty old, and I think that, you know, it would kind of benefit from being in a freshened up container. I actually don't have one in that size. The only other one that I have of that size is currently in use with my lucky bamboo and jade plant, and I believe it's called a money plant in there. So I don't have another one, so I would have to figure out like what container size would be the best for the little one, and I honestly got a little bit overwhelmed, so I ended up just kind of like, that's not something that I am going to be doing today. So I'll get the little one, just not today. But I am very happy that I got the polka dot plant, I believe. I forget at this very moment, but I am so happy that I got that little one trimmed today. And the little pieces that I put in water are so healthy. I mean, like, I definitely think that they're gonna root. So yeah, I am going to be able to have a few of those little plants, which is really exciting because it's so cute. And getting it trimmed was definitely the right choice because it does like to be shorter, which is interesting. And sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm trying to tell or see, but I can't really tell. Yeah, it is raining. It's just very, very lightly. I've heard a few thunder as well, so if you hear that in the background, hopefully it'll happen, but it kind of like looks like the storm is kind of breaking up a little bit and not actually gonna be as stormy as I thought it was going to be. I could probably have trimmed it a little bit more, but I want it to grow some new leaves towards the base of the plant instead of, you know, just far away, and it needs to grow them before I can trim each little stem more, and then I will be able to have it shorter. But yeah, I'm very glad that I did that because it was apparently way more necessary than I thought that it was. The fact that they are already looking better, I'm glad that I did that today and didn't get the dragon fruit, even though it's not the plant that I was necessarily planning on taking care of today. It was definitely the more important one, I think. And I wasn't nervous about it, even though I just got, I mean, I was a little bit, to be perfectly honest. Of course I was nervous. It was the first time, so I don't know how the plant is gonna do, but I was a lot less nervous about trimming that little one than the dragon fruit, so that also had a lot to do with it. But besides that, today, what else did I get up to? Was actually very busy. Ran a few errands. Did get something that's kind of funny, and I don't know if you can see it. I think you can. It's the tiny little ghost. I have it right here. It's a tiny little ghost in a jar with a pumpkin on its head. I could not resist, so I did get a Halloween decoration, and it is out. I couldn't put it away, and I'm gonna be putting up my Halloween decoration, you know, in like probably like a month. So it's still a really long time away. Maybe, no, it might actually be only 2 weeks or so. It's, you know, it's soon enough. So I figured I'd leave the little one out, and I'm enjoying it so much that, yeah, it's gonna be out until I put away, I guess, Halloween decorations this year. Got a little bit of organizing done in my room, and of course I also got a little bit of knitting done because, again, I've been well, you'll see in a second, but I'm actually getting a lot more knitting done than I have been, and it makes me feel very good. It's still not quite what I wanted to be doing, but I'm still gonna be finished well before Christmas. And because this square, I can actually see which side is the correct one that I need to finish knitting on because the yarn tail is actually in view. I think that's gonna be it for today, and we have 1, 2, 3, I don't know if you heard that, but there's just a little bit of thunder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows on here. I get to weave in this yarn tail today, and then this square will also be ready for the blanket. This was truly one of the best decisions to have made with these blankets because I'm not gonna have to deal with weaving in the yarn tails at the end. They're just gonna be done. This is the, which is silly, and it's mostly because I don't necessarily know how to properly, but also it's very time consuming when you have a ton of them. But that's probably my least favorite part of knitting is weaving in the yarn. It's just very annoying to me. But yeah, we officially have another one done and added to the blanket. So we only need another 2 more squares for this row, and then row 2 is complete. But also, I think that is going to do it for the video today, so I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and tomorrow, I believe, as long as it's not thunderstorming or raining or anything, Dad and I are going to try and get the yard work done. If not, I don't know what I'm going to be getting up to, but I think tomorrow we're going to be getting the yard work done, and hopefully I'll actually maybe record some of it, because I was very upset about last week and it just being a really, really blurry picture that I deleted very quickly out of kind of anger. So hopefully that won't happen this time, but that's no matter what. If we do the artwork tomorrow or over the weekend, I just hope that I record a little bit of it. So yeah, that's maybe what tomorrow's video is gonna be, but besides that, I don't know yet, so we'll figure it out for sure tomorrow. Today, again, just thank you so much for being here and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, I'll see you later.